Hello, what is up? My name is Kaito Nolan, and today I want to make the top 10 most memorable raid challenges. I've done so many raid challenges. Some are very difficult, some are very easy, and obviously some of them are requested. But I want to show the top 10, my top 10 favorite video of all time. So let's get started. So the first one that I'm gonna talk about is this. It's 18 unique Nidoqueen trio. I've been doing all like 6 unique for my solos and stuff. This was the first time I basically applied this idea to duo or trio. And look what's happening now. There's so many people doing 12U, 24U, 18Us, and like no revive, all that stuff. So it's incredible. It was just like the small idea that I had. It turned into something huge. It's something that everybody can enjoy. So I am very, very proud of this. I did it with Oscar and Los. It was a crazy. Just try to decide who used what Pokemon, because I told them that no matter what, I'm going to take Alakazam. So, and then we didn't even get to use 18, even the title says 18U, because technically right now with a Mewtwo you could do this. It's not a difficult thing to do, but back then we could only do trio, because we didn't even have a Kyogre back then, I believe. I don't know, did we have Kyogre back then? I don't remember, but yeah, we had the very limited amount of Pokemon. So this is where all the unique challenges started. So also thanks for everyone who loves this kind of challenges as much as I do, because this is always fun for me to watch, because you get to see so many different Pokemon. It's better than like just looking at the same Pokemon over and over. So this is why it's my number 10 first. And here's my number 9 is the Machamp against Jolteon solo in Cloudy, which was very difficult, but this was actually the first time I did vlog. I always wanted to do something like this, like a me playing and doing some solos or duos and stuff like that. But it was crazy, because this, like I said, this was a really tough challenges, and then this was my 5th. It was my last run, so it just let's just skip this for a while. Yeah, and I also like the HP bar on the top. It looks very clean, and I loved it. I was dead serious. If you ever done like raid challenges, you know it's so hard to talk and do the raid at the same time, because I have to pay attention to the timer, HP bars, energy bars, text, animation. It's like I'm like all over the place, and I just can't even afford to talk. So I was really nervous about uploading this video, because I always wanted to do something like this with the music, because I have so many international audience. I have a lot of views from like Japan, India, Holland, and like Brazil. There's so many countries. It's not just the English speaking countries. So that's why I always prefer using music, because music is the universal language. So, and yeah, look how my hair is so short. It looks good though. I kind of want to cut my hair off. But so here's the number 9 video. Here's number 8. Number 8, I have to say, is this 24 unique Defense Deoxys quad. This thing is very tanky. I did it with Los, Oscar, me, and my son. It was at the EX raid. I took the very late lunch break that day to go do this raid, and once we finish, I just have to kick everyone out of my car. I'm like, get out, I need to go back to work. But it's just, what I really like about it is it was so much fun. Like I said, it's 24 unique. We use so many different Pokemons, and then like it got like really close. So yeah, it's like I just skipped to 24 seconds, but it was very, 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 very close. And I believe it was a second run. The first time, I think my Shiftry had the wrong moveset. He had like some kind of grass move, and then like yeah, it's Los Alakazam. This Shadow Ball actually. Okay, Picasso. His Shadow Ball finished it off. So anyway, I know it's just Deoxys. It's just something that because I remember because I had so much fun doing it. It's not necessary. It's the difficult challenges or anything like that. But this is why I love it. And then this that was number 8 on a list. Here's number 7 on the list. We recently did this. Kai and I, me and my son did this. It was the no weather boosted Zekrom duo. See, I screwed up the intro right there. This was insanely difficult. This was probably the most difficult raid challenges Kai and I ever done. We failed multiple times, and first, like, if you watch Kai's channel, like, he records his voice, we failed so many times to the point that, you know, we got tired of talking. Because every time we start recording, we're always like, oh, the weather is, the moveset is, and that and that. But we had to focus so much because we had to dodge to squeeze the Draco Meteor off and stuff like that. And it was just incredibly difficult, and it's really special for me. Like I said, this is something that I am very proud of my son for being able to pull this off because he's only 11. So yeah, this is my number 7 Zekrom duo. Yeah, let's just skip to this part. Like, I want to show how he ended. Like, I'll put all the video link in a video description, but it was like he got his Draco Meteor off, and then like I remember like he was screaming, it's like, oh, I got it off, and I'm like, here he comes, it's mine. And I just wasn't even sure that it registered, or I thought there was an early timeout. Bam, 0-second confetti. It was so dramatic. Oh, it was screaming. We're just so happy that time. So that's what we remember. Like I said, I remember a lot of the memories that associate with the raid. It's not necessarily what we did in the raid challenges. So this is, yeah, it's really one of the truly special legendary duo for me. So that was number 7. And here's number 6 on the list is the Machamp against Ninetales solo in Partly Cloudy. I was told by my good friend David back then that this is possible, but it's very tough. I think time to win was like 190. I think. I'll put it on the Poke Battle right there. But anyway, so all my Machamp back then just had the single charge move of Dynamic Punch, and I needed to add the Rock Slide ASAP, and I didn't have TMs, and I was in downtown Dallas that time, and we were like raiding like crazy to get TMs so I could get the Rock Slide because all my Machamp had the wrong moves. So, and once I found that it was a Heat Wave, I believe. It was one of the tough moves that, but it was maybe my 4th or 5th try. I had the God level RNG, to be honest, and this video is not something that it's like really took off, became so popular or anything like that. But it's very, very special for me because, like I said, it was very, 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 very one of the most difficult solo that I'll probably ever done. Like I'm not about to flip. When did I flip yellow? It was like a 90 on a dot or something like that. Like I said, all I needed was the God level RNG. And can I mention how much I see 91? How much I missed this clean HP bar on the top stuff. So yeah, this is really special for me because I was really so proud of myself for doing this. And that was number 6. And here's the honorable mention that I do not really want to put this video on my top 10 list, but this is my first 1 million view video, which is thank you so much. I did it with the Oscar and Kai, and some of the people probably know that if you follow me on Twitter or something like that. Around this time, I was thinking about quitting. I was really getting frustrated with the RNG. I basically went through like 1600 legendary raid without seeing a hundo, any decent IVs. I was so frustrated. Like I couldn't just. I felt really unfair because you don't get rewarded for the hard work you put out, and so to me it was just like, oh, I think after this I'm kind of done. And I've talked to a lot of people, like my friends gave me a lot of good advice, and then so that's why I'm still here. It's just so funny to me. It's the raid that I was almost thinking about quitting. It's actually my most watched video, so I just wanted to mention this. This is my honorable mention. Okay, so let's back to the list, and here's number 5. Here is number 5 is my 9-year-old Sanhili level 40 Tyranitar duo video. This was the first time I did vlog with Kai, and look how Kai looks so little. He was only 9, he was really short and cute. He was about to hit level 40, and he actually had the EX raid, and then I thought it was a good idea for him to hit level 40 with Mewtwo, but then he had the star test. It's the Texas student, whatever, the test thingy, and so I couldn't pull him out of school early. So after school, I picked him up, and we were just looking for something that we could duo. We could not find anything. Then finally, this is what we found: is the Iron Tail Fire Blast. This duo was actually done before the 1.6 attack damage bonus multiplier. Before it was 1.4. So Ttar duo was way harder back then, and yeah, and then we were able to pull this. So Kai forgot to record his screen because this was like a second or third try, right, Kai? Yeah, so he forgot to record the screen, but it was just like really special. What is that? Yeah, I mean, you could only enjoy my screen. I really wanted Kai to catch this level 40 Ttar, and so he could remember forever. And I was just so nervous. Like I actually mine ran. Like I was just kind of throwing whatever. But it was just really special. Look how cute Kai looks. He just getting really old. I just wanted him to catch his own Ttar. And then he critical that. That's what we're just like we got so excited. It was really special for me. Like I said, look how my hair was so short back then. But because we all knew he hit level 40 anyway, because we already completed a raid. But what I wanted is for him to catch this his own. So I'm very proud of him. And here's my number 4. Probably this is something that I'm like really proud of and remember is the Fire Punch Alakazam against Scyther in Sunny. Obviously, Scyther had the double bug moveset, I believe. Yeah, Furry Cutter and X Scissor. So bug is super effective against Psychic. What was really difficult about this raid was because of that bug, like a Phantom, it's called like a Shadow Hits. Even there's no charge move, like you getting hit by a charge move and stuff like that. So that was the real challenge. And then this was actually my 20-second run. I've wasted so many raid passes, like it's not even funny. So every time I dodge, because it's extremely difficult. It's a 3-bar charge move, and then I have to constantly keep dodging and to survive. And it also caused the auto swap. Like when you dodge too much, all of a sudden your next Pokemon just like auto swapped it with like the half of the HP missing and stuff like that. So this why it was very difficult. But I love Alakazam. Alakazam is my favorite Pokemon, and this was really skilled solo. I have to say that it was something that I'm extremely proud of. But Niantic fixed your game because it was super duper annoying. I knew I had it as long as I didn't get bugged, because every time, all the other runs, Phantom, Auto Swap, HP Regen, all was just so bad. Cause around here I already knew I had it. It's just I just hope that Alakazam just won't get bugged, and it was still very difficult. I remember I was so excited and I was just screaming in the hall when I did it. So this was my number 3, I believe. Number 3? No, number 4. Number 4 solo is the Alakazam against Scyther solo. And here is the number 3 on the list. It's the Kyogre duo with Electivire. This was before the HP rework. And so it was right after the 1.6 attack damage bonus multiplier happened. And before CP rework. So this was around the time that you could solo Absol Machamp in Cloudy, and even like the Tyranitar Tita solo in Cloudy. It was because of all that. This was extremely difficult. And I'm very proud of ourselves because the moment that when they changed the attack damage bonus multiplier to 1.6, we figure out that this is possible, that we could do a Kyogre, which is crazy. So Oscar and I basically just went to Nest, get the candies, bodies, and we hatched a tons of 7k eggs to get the Elekits, and so it was really something that we worked really extremely hard on. Okay, so it's like a 23 seconds. I believe this was my last, and I misdodged. I believe. Not here, maybe the next one. Yeah, I should have dodged it, but I kind of like panicked because I thought we could finish. And then I panicked even more when I saw this Alolan Executor, and I backed out. Like, it was unbelievably stupid, but. And I was really depressed, and like the beginning when the video came out, like I couldn't even not watch this video because I was so embarrassed of what I've done, but that just makes who I am. I am like that. So here's my number 3 on the list. Let's go to number 2. And here is my number 2 on the list is Rayquaza duo with Jinx. This is the first time. This is the first day ever Rayquaza came out. This was actually our Dex entry duo. We worked really hard to get Jinx, like we're in Texas. Ice Pokemon are like so hard to find, and we have to go find the nest, and we prepare for this duo, and I wasn't even doing a split screen back then because Oscar wasn't even recording that screen. I was so proud of this because this was my, like I said, first duo legendary, and it was just very special for me. Right, Kai? You will always remember your first duo legendary. This is why I started making a duo guide, because I always wanted to encourage people to try something new. Like solo, level 3, or duo, whatever. They're always special. So I really hope you guys try too after I watch my like a duo guide and stuff like that. So, and this video used to be the most watched video. I think when I had like a 24,000 views, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, it got so many views. And it's a good old days. Good old days of Jinx. Jinx used to be the number 1 ice. So here's my top two, number 2 on the list. And let's get to number 1. Some people probably guessed it, but this is my favorite video of all time is the Mewtwo duo with my son. It was an EX rate Mewtwo. It's not T6. This is why we could duo this. It was an EX rate Mewtwo that it came back as a Shadow Ball and then a Shiny, I believe. And we got there and we spent entire 45 minutes. You want to come say hi, Kai? So, do you like this duo too, right?
Yeah.
This is like our favorite duo of all time. So the problem was the flamethrower was boosted in Sunny, and also it has Psycho Cut. The confusion could have been better because it hits harder, so the Giratina will gain more energy. And then there's the people walking on the roof, so that's why it's loud. But anyway, Yeah, we tried the entire 45 minutes, right? We just kept failing. We will always end up so close, and then like we failed, and this was the last run. We were ready to waste the EX raid pass for this, and we were just like, I told Kai, no matter what happened, let's just run through this, and yeah, and this was also around the time that let me see, probably here. Okay, 165. I mean, we flipped yellow at 150 right on the dot. It was how tight it was. It was during the round Darkrai was here for the first time. So we were raiding Darkrai. It's like a 151. So we didn't have a full team of Darkrai yet. I had 4 max, and Kai had 3 max. We didn't want to like just max the random ones because we knew we will get the better IVs. So this is why we changed the strategy, and then we went in with Giratina and then one swipe region with the Darkrai team, and that strategy had paid off. But this was also very, very difficult, and it was something that's really special, right? Should we just skip towards the end? Yeah, the epic ending. So this was my last Darkrai. I should have put like a Gengar or something like that, but I completely forgot. And then like I fainted. And then this Kai Shuttle Ball finished it, and then I was dead. Because this was one of the things, right? It was just so crazy. Like we could not believe this just happened. Hashtag dead. I was dead for sure. And then yeah, it was so special. And then we were just like so freaking out that time. But this is what we usually are. When we do some extreme duels, we're always like like freaking out.
Yeah.
Usually this is what happened. And then we clicked this at the same time. And then bam!
I got a shiny.
And then he totally deserved it. Like I said, his last Shadow Ball. It wasn't really a good IV, but this is the Shadow Ball Mewtwo shiny, so it's pretty special.
Yeah.
I was just it was good, right? It was good duo. So
I was about to say
he accidentally used the golden rats because we were just like freaking out like that time. So most of the time, a lot of the raid challenges I remember because of the story behind it. So this is also the reason why I encourage a lot of people to start trying the showman raiding, because it's really not just about the challenge. It's about you spending time to make it happen, and all this for your friends and family. It's all the whole story. That's what matters to me. So I hope you guys enjoy this top 10 list. It's completely personal, by the way. It's
my mom's
but Kai and I, we both agree this is our favorite challenges that we ever done, right? Yeah, so that's why I had to put this on the number 1. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So
oh my god,
I know. Okay, so time to get out. Okay, bye.
Bye.